What is up, beautiful people? My name is Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on this video. You didn't have to. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Tyler. Nice to see you. Now, if you aren't new here, then hey, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. But today, you're here for a magic review, so I'm going to quit rambling. Let's go ahead and get right into this review of Paddle King right now. First off, you need to know what actually is Paddle King. The paddle move and paddle type magic have been around and been popular for hundreds of years. Nonetheless, its development and applications are ever changing, such as color changing knives, hot rod, USB sticks, and even more. After incorporating industrial design and reevaluating every detail, we have revamped the Money Paddle and now present Paddle King. The Paddle King incorporates multiple magic effects, including ring duplication, coin duplication, bill appearance and duplication, and mirror appearance and vanish, ink transposition, and other effects, all in one compact paddle. The structure and aesthetics have also been completely redesigned, with a perfectly logical kicker ending that you can display the mirrors on both sides genuinely. Not only does this enable the props to be fully examinable at the end of your routine, but also it provides a smooth transition to the ink transposition routine. What will you be receiving if you decide to purchase Paddle King? Well, you'll be receiving the paddle and the supplies you need to perform these effects besides the money itself. The rubber bands and mirror are included, and it comes with a nice carrying case, which might be a little bit unnecessary, but it does come with one anyways. Now that you know what Paddle King is and what you'll be receiving, let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is it to perform? Paddle King is not difficult to do. I mean, well, really no more difficult than any other paddle move that you do out there. There are a couple extra moves that you might need to learn specific to like these routines that it comes with, but they're pretty easy to do. How are the angles for Paddle King? Well, they're kind of just like I said in the previous part. They're standard to any other paddle move routine. I mean, you're bringing the paddle up to your chest, you're putting it back down in front of everyone, so the people behind you aren't going to be able to see it anyways because you're bringing it up, so keep your audience in front of you for this effect. That's for best results. Is Paddle King examinable? Yes, by the end of it, it is, depending on the routines you're doing. Now, there are ways where you can end and you need to put the paddle away, or if you're just doing like one select part of the routine, or if you're doing like the money part, all the money's examined, and then you can end with like the mirror thing. Basically, there are ways to end with the paddle being completely examinable, but the money that gets produced, that stuff's examinable, so you can look at that. Basically, yes, there are ways for it to end clean, and if you're doing all these different routines, they're all strung together so that way you can make it examinable for everyone by the end of it. Is there any DIY or anything you need to buy or supply for this? There's not really anything you need to buy, nor is there really any DIY, but there is something you need to supply, and that is money. You need to supply the money for this when you're doing the money routine. It just doesn't come with money, so you gotta supply the coins and the bills for that. How's the setup and reset for these paddle routines? It's pretty easy to do, and it doesn't need to be done outside of the view of your spectators, but it's not going to take much time. It pretty much just involves, you know, making sure all the money's loaded to the correct places, the mirror, all that, yada yada yada. It's pretty easy to do, won't take long, but does need to be done ahead of time outside of the view of your spectators. Are there any negatives about Paddle King? Not really about the trick itself, but about the tutorial video. It's not that it's not taught well, but it's not taught in English, and you kind of got to read subtitles basically, and it's not even dubbed over. I mean, they could have easily dubbed this over. I mean, they have a guy that does tutorials in English, because I've seen English tutorials from TCC before. Don't know why this one wasn't in English or even have a dubbed over version in English, but that part kind of, you know, I was like, why is there not an English tutorial when some of their previous products have? Point is, would love to see an English tutorial here, or at least some type of dubbed over version, so I don't have to try to read subtitles while I'm trying to watch somebody do a move and learn that. The last quick negative I'll mention is that the actual carrying case it comes with is really nice, but it's kind of a little bit unnecessary for me. But I guess if you're someone that likes to see your magic, you know, nicely carried or nicely put up, stored away, whatnot, I mean, it's nice. It's just kind of unnecessary, but yeah, it comes with that, so I guess that's cool. Just in case you're curious what I'm talking about, I'm talking about this. I mean, look at this. See, it's really nice, and you know, there's your mirror, there's your rubber bands, and here is your paddle itself. So it comes in this nice little like leather. I don't think it's genuine leather, but it's just like this nice little leather type case, and it looks really cool. But I don't know, is it unnecessary? Maybe. I mean, it looks cool, but I guess you can carry it around and you got all your stuff in there. But yeah, maybe it's not unnecessary, but I don't know. I just don't know. But it does look cool. One of the positives about Paddle King, that it comes with a lot of routines. I do like that. Now, I did knock the tutorial video for not being in English, but I will say the things you can do with this and that they teach, you know, a couple different routines to do with the paddle, I think is awesome. I do love that about it. So there's a lot of different, I guess you can kind of say there's some versatility with it, and I like that. What should Paddle King retail for? Well, currently it retails for about $50 US, and is that a fair price? Honestly, I think it should be a little bit cheaper. I think it should be more like, probably more like $35. I mean, I just think that maybe, I don't know if there's a way to maybe make it cheaper without such a nice carrying case or something. I don't know, but I do think $50 might be a little bit pricey. Maybe 35 or 40 would have been better, but that's my opinion. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it, and to show you that I appreciate it, I was able to secure a discount code from TCC, so that way you can get 20% off your purchase of the table or Paddle King. Now, the table is something else that they've put out. There's another review on the channel for that. I'll link it in the description below. But be sure to check out TCC's website or their social media to see if they have any sales going on at the time that you're watching this, because they may. But for the next 6 months, I'll actually put the date up here at which this discount code expires. But for the next 6 months, you can get 20% off Paddle King or the table if you purchase it and use this code right here, Tyler12. So if you use that, you can get 20% off your order. So why not just go ahead and do it, you know? If you're going to purchase it, that is. Don't let me pressure you into it. I'm just saying, if you're going to purchase, then why not use this code? I don't get any money from that code. I'm not sponsored by them at all. They didn't pay me to do this review, anything like that. I just want to be able to give you guys this discount code. So go use it if you're going to buy it. If you're not going to buy it, whatever. But if you think it fits you, there's a discount code, so why not use it? But without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and I got to get to filming some more videos. So I'm going to talk to you in the next one. But hey, thanks so much for watching. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. And thanks to TCC for allowing me to give you this discount code. I really appreciate them doing that as well. So without any further ado, I'll see you hopefully in another video that I post on the channel sometime soon. Take care, and remember, be kind to people. See ya.